Welcome back to Right Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial will be drafting illusion neckline. So here I have the front pattern and I have the back pattern. So this is a basic back pattern block and it's plain, as you can see right there. So I've already inserted all necessary measurements, taking my measurements all the way from the shoulder. This is the shoulder line. Okay, so here is my shoulder line, and I've taken my vertical measurements. So the vertical measurements are those your measurements which you take from the shoulder. You can see me take my measurements from the shoulder to the chest, to the bust point, to the under bust, and to the front length. And my horizontal measurements are those measurements I take from the center front. From the center front, I will take my horizontal, the bust circumference, the waist circumference, okay, including the dart. So the dart I have here is 1.5 and the bust dart here is 2 inches, because the difference between the front length and the back length is also 2 inches. So we want to embark on the drafting of the illusion neckline right now. So to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is to take my bust radius. My bust radius is the difference I have from the bust point to the under bust. So you can see it's 4 inches. Okay, it's different from your bust span. The bust span I'm using here is 4.5. But the difference between the bust point and bust under bust is 4 inches. So you can see me rotate the 4 inches all around. So it's time for us to start off the drafting of this illusion neckline. So the next thing I want to do after I've gotten my bust radius is to divide my shoulder seam line from one shoulder seam line to the other. I'm going to find the midpoint. So this is the midpoint, and I'll make my mark. I'll connect this midpoint to my bust point. So this is the bust point, and this is my under bust point, and this is the waist or front length. So after I've done that, I'm going to create my neckline. So I'm creating my neckline from this armhole line. I'll come in with my neckline with 2.5 inches. So I want it at 2.5 or 2 inches. But I'm looking, let me do 2.5. Okay, that is the way I actually need this neckline to be. And I'll come down here by 1 inch. So I'm going to connect my neckline. So I'm just trying to get the neckline the way I just want it to be. So I'll just freehand it so I will be able to get what I want. So you can see me freehanding there. Okay, so I just wish this gives me exactly the neckline I'm looking for. All right, so this is my neckline, and that is what I'm going to work with. So the next thing we want to do is to create the illusion line. So for the illusion line, is usually from the shoulder at 6 inches or 6.5. But I love to come up from the bust point with my bust radius. So once I mark my bust radius, I'll come up either by 0.5, 0.75 or 1 inch. So this is the mark I have. So at this mark, which I'm going to work with, if I have to measure from the shoulder, you can see I have it at 6.25. 6.25. So I can now draw a guideline from there for my neckline. Okay, for my illusion neckline. So at this guideline, I'm going to start creating my illusion. So my illusion neckline, I will want to come to the waist. I want it to, the illusion to start, that is the neckline, I'm creating it into the illusion to the chest line. And then I'm going to come from the under bust. It all depends on what you actually want to make. Okay, you can even get your illusion from the under bust or even below the under bust. So let me connect to the under bust. Okay, I'll be connecting my illusion to the under bust, and I'll come on the chest line. From the chest line, I'll just come in by 1 inch. I don't want it the opening so much, so I'll come in by 1 inch and then connect my illusion. So I'm connecting my illusion this way. From the under bust, I'll connect my illusion to the 1 inch, and from the 1 inch, I'll connect my neckline to the bust radius also, to the upper bust. So let me see how this curve goes. I just want something blending. Okay, I just want something that will just blend like this. Okay, so I think I got what I want right here. So thereby, from here to here now, I've increased my illusion a little bit. Okay, so my illusion has been increased by 1.25 instead of 1 inch. So when I open it, I'll be having 2.5. So from this point, I'll just come down by 0.75 from here. 0.75, and then I'll turn in my pattern ruler once again and run this, allow this to run into the armhole. So that is the kind of illusion I'm creating. So everything I have here is going to serve as my yoke. Everything I have here will serve as my yoke. So it's time for us to contour the over bust, and to do that, I'll come from here into here at 0.75 and come from here into here at 0.75. So once that is done, I'll connect to the bust point. I'll flip my ruler and connect to the bust point. Alright, so that has been connected right now, and then I'm going to work on my under bust. So my under bust contour line is usually taking your under bust circumference. So the under bust circumference I'm working right here is 38. 38 divided by 4. That is what I'm using for my under bust. So 38, this is 38. So if I divide 38 by 2 first, I'll have 19. If I divide by another 2, I'll have 9.5. So I'm contouring my under bust with 9.5. So I'll come to the under bust right here and I'll measure 9.5. So what I have left is what I'm measuring. I have 1.75. I'm going to impute 0.25 here and 1.5. So if this is your first time joining this channel, okay, please, I want you to go back and watch other videos. Okay, so you understand what we do on the under bust contour line. And if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on